chickens. Hi guys, I cannot believe I'm vlogging. It has been so long since we have done a vlog, so I'm very excited to be doing this video. Today's Monday. I just got home from work. Today is a kind of a random day because Mateo is off. He's outside right now watching soccer. It's 2:30. We have quite the afternoon plan. We're gonna go out and do some river surfing, gonna do some grocery shopping, and cook some dinner, kind of hang out. We came back from Tennessee. We had a trip this past weekend in Tennessee, and we got back last night. And so we're gonna do, there's Mateo, I don't know if you can see him, but we're gonna do some resetting and just chilling. This is gonna be a very just normal week in the life, living in a bus. We'll see what the week brings, but for now we're gonna get ready to go surf the river. So also, we have so many random updates, things that we have done in the bus, random life stuff, life changes, and so this will be kind of a fun reset vlog because it really has been like 3 months since I've recorded at all, so should be fun. But right now we're gonna get ready to go to the river. Okay, bye. What the heck was that, Dante? Good morning, everyone. Something new in the bus is my new espresso machine, and I've been working really hard to dial in the espresso, and I think that I finally have. So now I'm gonna try to make a latte this morning. Also, guys, I showed a clip yesterday of my nanny family kids hanging out over here. We were putting some bird seed out because there's a ton of birds that live in the field over here. And in the mornings, they are just super, super, super active. They're still pretty scared of us. I'm trying to like get them used to us and get them to know that we're friends and we're safe and that we provide this food for them. So any too big of movements, like my phone or even me moving in the bus, kind of scares them, but I love watching them. It's become my favorite thing in the morning, just doing my thing and looking out and just seeing all the little birds right beside the bus. Sometimes they'll like fly up like to the bus, like on the windows. A few have flown in and then they freak out and then fly out, but that's been kind of fun when they fly in. So yeah, so that's like a new little thing that's been bringing me a ton of joy recently. Okay, I'm gonna get to reading. I'm in 1 Timothy. Mateo and I have been going to a Bible study. We went for the first time last week. It's very random, and I don't know if I like it yet, but I just am in the stage of my life where I just need to get over it and just like try. And I think if anything, Mateo and I leave having like a lot of productive conversations about like what it means for us and like what we took away and all the things. So anyways, I'm reading 1 Timothy because 1 Timothy 2, because that's like kind of what we'll be going over in the Bible study today, which could get spicy. So I'm curious how it's gonna go. I feel I might believe differently than some of these people here, and I'm open to being corrected. So I don't know. We'll see. Dante is being so silly out there. Let me show you him. Another random change in the bus is my sheets and pillowcases. So we got these new like whites. They have a similar feel to bamboo, but they're not bamboo or hemp. They are like, I think they're from like eucalyptus branch or something, but there's like a certain name for them, and they're supposed to be really great for keeping you cool. And it's been amazing at helping keep it cool in here. But I mean, we already make the bed every day, but I especially have to make the bed every single day because I'm so afraid of them getting dirty. So let me show you how I make this bed. It is kind of chaotic, a little funky, I would say. It's just like a small random part of my morning every single day. Guys, latte number 2 is so freaking good. It's more of like a flat white. Yeah, it's so amazing. I made one for Amy, my nanny mom. She came in and I made her one. It makes me miss being a barista so bad. I love making drinks for people. So if you're watching this, come visit so I can make you a maple cinnamon salted latte in a reusable jar, because that's how we roll. Okay, I gotta go to work. Bye. Okay, hi guys. I just got off of work. It's like 2:30ish. We're headed to the store. Another random life update. Our car, the Nissan, the Xterra, we loved that car so much, but unfortunately it's gone. The engine blew, like she's gone. Very, very sad, because she was very good to us for a very long time. But we had to get a new car. So this is our new car. We have a Honda Pilot now, but these seats are leather and they get super, super, super hot, and it's not ideal for us with our dog that we take everywhere. And so I'm gonna go buy some seat covers that can cover this leather and are scratch resistant, so we can just protect it a little bit easier. And I also am going to get a cover for like the glass like in the top to help with reflecting out some of the heat, especially being parked out here in the field. It gets like all of the sun on it. And so I'm gonna run into town and do that, and then come home. And I gotta figure out some insurance stuff, so I'm just gonna do some boring adult stuff, but that's all. Cover all of the back, and I don't love that. Even though I did get this, I'm gonna return this too, because I don't need it, because I forgot it has this, which I like. I like the idea for camping and like even like Dante's stuff. Like, I mean, with this, we keep with us all the time, so like having a pocket for that, and a pocket for stuff like while we're camping. And I want to leave this open. I did get those covers though. That. I don't know if that's how they're supposed to go on there. I've never used those in my life, surprisingly. But looks like it's doing the job, so those I will be keeping. So we do need that for sun protection. Okay, that's all. Bye. It is no one's business how freaking hot it is. But we're back, and I think I found a seat cover. Use this girl for the back, for like the bench seat where Dante will go, and then I think I'm just gonna get some like foldable like cover things for the front. Looks like that, and it's the same color-ish, so keeping it classy around here. To watch the game. The World Cup is happening, and I don't know if you know this, but Mateo's Argentinian, so it's kind of a big deal. The last World Cup we were dating, so this is our first World Cup married, which is very fun that it's like becoming part of our like married life.
Show me how you care. Tell me how you loved before. Show me how you smile.
Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday. I slept in a little bit. Mateo needed a ride to work. He usually bikes to work, but we had a little bit of a later night last night because of the game. It was the first game that Argentina was playing in the World Cup, and they won. Also, Messi scored for the first time ever in the World Cup 3 goals, which is pretty crazy. So last night was a historical game, if you would say. This is freaking phenomenal. It's basically a cappuccino. I am trying to figure out the steam wand. I've only used it twice now, and I'm trying to figure it out. I know I can get what I want with it. Even just from like the milk quality that I just got, it was pretty good. The issue I'm running into is how much milk I have to use. I'm trying to use as little as possible to not waste it, but it's kind of making it a little tricky. And also the pour into this cup is pretty difficult. So I think I'm going to keep my eye out for like a good like cappuccino mug. Maybe I can get one from the farmer's market or something. Anyways, I just wanted to show y'all a few of the things that we have done in the bus. First, this lamp, you might have seen it. The last video I was talking about putting it up, and we finally put it up, and it's very sweet, very charming, and it's nice to just kind of have on, especially in the evening, just having like a overhead like lamp kind of vibe. And then our newest update, I guess, is this skylight. With it being summertime, it has been getting so hot in the bus. You might even hear it. I have the AC going back there now, and it's 10:30 in the morning just because it gets so toasty in here. So this has helped a ton with the heat. It's not the cutest. I think we're going to use this to make like our own like cloth that can like magnetize or stick on to the roof. But here it is, our whole skylight. We got a skylight cover for it all the way. I'm gonna go buy a fan today. The AC is in our bedroom, which is amazing, but I'm gonna get a fan to screw to the top of our bedroom entrance to help move some of that cool air out. The only other fan we have is this one up front that's in the like in our ceiling, and it does a great job of pulling the heat out, but I want to be able to move the AC air back. And so it's really nice when it's windy, like the windows will prop them open and the breeze can kind of come through and that fan kind of circulates. But on days like today where it's just hot and there's no wind, it gets pretty hot in here. Right now I'm just gonna sit and enjoy this cappuccino. It's so lovely. I mean, just even look at that foam on there. Can you see that? Like, it's perfect, and I'm so happy to have this espresso machine. Mateo's sister gave it to me, so it was a gift. So far, like, most of my coffee stuff has been a gift. I think I'm just gonna sit and kind of plan out the day. I just want to make sure I'm intentional with my afternoon, especially since I slept in this morning. Well, I technically didn't sleep in. What happened was I drove Mateo to work and then came back and fell asleep. But it's okay, because some days just call for it, especially after staying up late watching Messi play. So okay, and there's Dante. Say hi, Papa. Got some cocoa. You want some cocoa? This is Dante's favorite snack, coconut oil. Sit. Good boy. Chic. Good little. Good boy. Please. Good boy. Go eat. One of Mateo's coworkers at work has a apricot tree, and I guess it's like fruiting like crazy, and so he's like bringing like 5-gallon buckets to work every single day and is like telling everyone to take home apricots. And so I have some apricots. I'm gonna bring some over to my nanny family. Oh yeah, look at those. If I was Mateo, I would juggle these right now. But oh, the birdies are out, the doves. Let me show you. Them on the camera is kind of insane because they really do blend in with the ground. Like, I don't realize how much they look like the ground when they're just out there, but in the camera they really blend in. So that's pretty cool. Love you, birds. See you later. Those two I really do. Those two doves, those are always, and I am seeing them get fatter and fatter, and I know it's because of this food. They just eat, and those birds are not scared. The other ones will fly away, but I'll just be as loud as I want, make as many noises as I want, and they just will stay there and keep eating. They're like the cows of birds, I think. They just graze. I love them. They're so fun. I love it. Bestie. I love you so much. I love you. I'll be back, okay? I cannot believe these flowers. They are gorgeous. My nanny mom, she has a garden. She's growing like a ton of vegetables, and then also is growing lots of flowers, and she grew those. They were her first bouquet and she gave them to me. Actually, they're gorgeous. Like, gorgeous. I just got home from work. It's like 2:30ish. I am starving, so I need to make some lunch. And then I have a call with my advisor at 3. Well, while I make some lunch, a little bit of a update in my life. On my, sorry, that was so loud. On my last video, I was super stoked for applying to CSU, which I did. I applied to CSU, got accepted, which is amazing, but then kind of went through a midlife crisis and questioned everything in my life. So I like kind of decided that, I did decide I'm not going to CSU. Instead, I applied to Colorado Mesa, which is here like a little closer. It's in Grand Junction, which would mean that we would stay here in Montrose for a little bit longer. So feeling pretty stoked on that. Kind of crazy, but I just think it makes a little bit more sense for my life. To get like pretty real, I think I have felt this like crazy pressure to be like very successful, and of course I like want that for my life. Like, I want to be successful, but more in the terms of like I just want to make a difference and make an impact on my community and my own family and for my own self. And so I don't know, I just kind of had like a reality check and was like, why do I want to go to school so bad? Like, what is actually like the motivation there? And I think a lot of that motivation came from like having to have this like success, or like having this like specific image for like what success was. I just think the realm for like success and like what makes you successful is like bigger, and what actually matters in life like could be compromised with like education and a career. Sorry, I tend to get very chatty when I have the phone up and don't cook, but I really need to cook because I have to get on this call. Yeah, I was just thinking about that a lot for my life, and like what are even like the dreams and like goals of my life, and like what it is I desire, and like having a big degree or having this like huge career like is sick and like could bring a lot of fulfillment in these areas. But I just think that like down to my core, like down to like who I am, what I am, and like what I'm like actually wanting for my life and the life that I want to build, it's a lot more simple and a lot more slower and not as like extreme. That has always been the story of my life. Like I am just like so extreme, which I like love that about myself. Like I love that like I go like all in on things, but I think there's like times in your life where you don't have to be so like all in, or like it doesn't have to be that like serious. And so yeah, so I just didn't want to compromise the time in my life. Like these next 4 years I think are important and crucial, and I think a lot can happen within like my own realm and my own goals. Like even when it comes to like outdoor stuff and like things like trips Mateo and I want to take, and like where our priorities lie, like I just like was not willing to sacrifice 4 years of my life to like an intense education. And also I think even having like intense like schooling in my life was just going to be unnecessary, because I just think that in the grand scheme of things I could get to where I want to get to by just working hard and putting myself out there, which I have always been able and willing to do. So yeah, I need to get this cheese. Have you ever had this cheese? It's amazing, like amazing, but it's in this freaking packaging. It's hard to get open. So anyways, all that to say, I have decided to attend Colorado Mesa. I'll be in their sustainable agriculture program. It's just a associate's, so I am on track to graduate in a 1.5 years, which is amazing. And yeah, it means that we stay in Montrose a little bit longer, which was kind of a new thing and like was not the plan. Finally got this cheese open, bro. Yum! I love this stuff. It's so good. Like, so good. And it's so high in protein on my grilled cheese. This is gonna be bussin'. So, yeah. I'm gonna video me cooking this and stop talking so that I can be on it, because I can just freaking talk, as y'all know. Plug up right here to this wall. I feel like it's gonna work pretty well. What is this? It also comes with a rechargeable battery, which is pretty tight. Okay. We also got this fake grass. Here, I'll show you. To put out in front of our bus to help with some of the dirt and to just make it a little bit more vibey and cute. We like eat outside quite a bit, and so it's just kind of nice to have like a little grass area. And now the last bus upgrade that I'm gonna do tonight, Mateo's still gonna work on that curtain right there, but what I'm gonna do is hang up these. Also something really, really silly, my Monstera, right now it's in water because it's started to get root rot. So I got it, saved it, the roots are healthy now, but this plant is very funky. I had to like cut it so it looks like that. This is how it's supposed to look. This one looks like that because it had a little shock in going between soil to water, but this girl is so funky. You can see where I got it like along the edge right there. Honestly, all the plants are doing really phenomenal. That was a Nazi sign?
No, this was the I'm being like domestically abused sign.
Hello? Girl, you crazy. You crazy. You are so crazy. You are so crazy. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.